the arrangement of it, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Some of that, it writes for us, it changes some things, makes it sound really good. Would you pray with me? God, we are grateful that the world will know that we are yours by our love. And what a church of love this is. We are grateful for each person here this morning. And those that are not able to be with us, those that are traveling, and then yet those that are still yet to come. And be part of this church, this family that you have brought together by your love and by your grace. We're grateful for your word today. We wish we were the perfect church that was described in Ephesians. But we know we're not, because we are human. So we're flawed. But God, we are thankful for something that we can look at, that will teach us and train us to be the body of Christ, to be united, to be woven together in love and in grace. And to know that you call us to do your work in the world. So God, this morning we pray that you would just equip us. Help us to open our minds and our hearts to all that you have for us today, to be and to do for you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Well, football season's right around the corner. We're like, you're talking. It means cooler weather, right? Terry's always happy about that. One of the greatest football coaches in history was Bear Bryant at the University of Alabama. When asked how he won so many games through the years, he said, I'm just an old plowhand from Arkansas. But I've learned how to hold a team together. How to lift some players up, how to calm some other players down, until finally they have one heartbeat together. A team. They said there's just three things I would ever say. If anything goes bad, I did it. He said if anything goes semi-good, then we did it. And if anything goes good, then you did it. And he said that's all it takes to get people to win football games for you. One heartbeat together, a team. A team is exactly what the Apostle Paul is describing in our text that we have today. Now, Webster gives us a couple of definitions of teamwork. Here they are. Two or more people working together. A single unit composed of individual components for the purpose of accomplishing a common goal. Now, Paul says of the church in verses 4 through 7, we are many, yet at the same time, we are one. We are a team, and our team is defined by our relationship to Christ. And in this passage, we find some important principles related to teamwork. The first principle is that teamwork involves many people who are often very different. Well, we fit that bill, don't we? Yeah. Like, check. Got that. Paul reminds us in his letter to Corinth that there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different kinds of service, but the same God. There are different kinds of working, but the same God works in all people. The key word in this passage is the word different. It's mentioned 3 times. We have different kinds of gifts. There are different ways to serve. There's not just one gift that fits all believers. The word gifts comes from the Greek word charisma, and it is the root word of grace. And he says there are different kinds of service. In other words, there are different kinds of opportunities that you and I have to use our gifts. Now, what I do with my gifts may look entirely different from how you use your gifts. Teams work for the good of everybody, and we all benefit. The Scripture tells us that we've been given at least one spiritual gift for the common good or the benefit of the church body. Ephesians 4:16 tells us that. And gifts are given so that they can be used through our service to others, so that the church can grow stronger. When Paul was writing to young Timothy, Paul was very concerned that Timothy not only be able to identify his spiritual gift, but that he would also actually do something with it. He said, do not neglect your gift. I remind you to fan into the flame the gift of God. We had membership class just last weekend, and in membership class, you take a spiritual gifts inventory. And hopefully you all did that at some point in time in your life, or if you took the CLM, the Creating Life That Matters, you also did that. And so in that, you learn your gifts. You learn the spiritual gifts that God has blessed you with. And then hopefully you will take those and know that you are needed in this church. God has given you a gift, and God wants you to use it. And don't think for a moment that what you do doesn't count, or that you're not a valuable player on the team. Because no one can do everything, but everyone can do something. Right? Right. Stuart Briscoe, he was a pastor in Wisconsin. He offered a great comparison between serving and sitting in a stadium watching football. During the game, there are 22 people on the field in desperate need of rest. And there are 50,000 spectators in need of exercise. Right? Now, that should be our goal here, right? At Church of the Trinity, to get everybody involved in the game, not just those that are playing. We want to turn spectators into servants, because we need everybody. In order for the church to function at its best, we need everybody. George Barna, he's a Christian writer who does research, says he had the church relied upon a single, incredibly gifted, magnetic individual, the church would surely have collapsed. What the disciples discovered was that none of them had the complete package of gifts, abilities, and insights necessary to grow the church. But each one had a very significant and defined role to play. We will accomplish much more together than we will apart. There's a concept called synergy. You've heard of that. And it's a new math, isn't it? It tells us that 1 plus 1 does not always equal 2, right? It could equal 3. In other words, maybe individuals that could each lift 50 pounds together could maybe lift 200 pounds, right? Because 1 plus 1 might equal a lot more. And that's what synergy is. Yesterday at the Backpack Brigade, we made 1,550 bags. Now that's a lot of bags. But you know how long it took us to make that? Hour and a half. It's like he's my plant. You know? I thought it was 2 hours, but okay. Regardless, it didn't take very long. And you know why? Synergy, right? There were so many people there. We got our backpacks, went down, it was an assembly line, boom, 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 we're done. Now, can you imagine how long it would have taken 10 people to do 1,550 bags? Yeah. It's the same kind of concept here at church, too. The more we have, the more we accomplish together, right? The more people we have chipping in, the more we accomplish. And then it doesn't tire people out, right? I wasn't tired after I left doing that. Were you guys? No. We were ready to go. We could have done another 1,550 bags, right? Teamwork makes a big difference in the amount of work that can be done. It makes a big difference in life, and it can make a big difference here in the church. And it's critical that everyone get involved in the process. And that brings us to that lovely acronym for the word team that has become very popular, right? Together, everyone accomplishes more. Say it with me. Together, everyone accomplishes more. That's teamwork. Years ago, you may have heard the story of those 9 miners. It's been several years back. In Pennsylvania, they were trapped for 3 days in a mine shaft that was filled with water. And after their amazing rescue, the miners said that they had decided early on that they were either going to live or die as a group. But they were going together. The 55-degree water threatened to kill them slowly by hypothermia. And according to a news report, they came up with this plan. When one of them would get cold, the other 8 would huddle around the person and warm them. And then when another person got cold, they would do the same. And they continued to do that for those 3 days. To me, that's a picture of the church and how we should function. When one person is hurting, we should be right around them, shouldn't we? Gathered around them, hurting with them, making sure that they are okay. Then the next person, and then the next person, and the next person, because what's going to happen? One of these days, it's going to be us in the middle, isn't it? One of these days, it's going to be us in the middle. And what are we going to need? We're going to need our brothers and sisters right around us, praying for us, keeping us safe, and keeping us healthy and whole. We've been created to work in community and created to work as a team because we are better together. When God called me to the ministry, I just went, oh, you've got the wrong number. Absolutely. I had a list of reasons why God had the wrong number. I felt very inadequate for the task. And when God calls you to do ministry at any level in the church, that's perhaps the biggest obstacle, I think, that Satan will try to throw in your path. Trying to tell you that you're simply not capable. But let me give you some guidelines for finding your assignment in the church, if you haven't done so already. Make sure what you're doing comes out of your being. Out of your being. If we're growing in grace, then we can give out of grace. Not because we have to, but because we want to. Working for God, it's an honor. It's not a bother. It's an honor. And it should be giving you joy. It should be giving you joy. If it's not giving you joy, you might examine what it is that you're doing. You might be doing somebody else's gift, right? You might be. Start small. If God has prepared a work for you to do, then it is not too small. Jesus said, if anyone gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones, because they are my disciple, I tell you the truth, they will certainly not lose their reward. The next thing you need to do is pray. Ask God every day, God, what are you doing today that I can get in on? What is it that we're going to do together to change the world? And be very aware that God continually interrupts your schedule. Most of the time, it's because of opportunities that God is trying to place in your path. Our disappointments can be God's appointments. I've said that many times. Pray and ask God, what do you have for me to do today? Start your day just like that. And watch God work. Watch God put things in your path that you had no idea would come that day. Take a few steps. Start doing something. Start doing ministry. You could start today. You could go up to somebody today you don't know and start a conversation. William Penn said that I expect to pass through this life only once. And if there be any kindness I can show, or any good thing that I can do to my fellow human being, let me do it now, and not defer it or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. You may speak to someone today who is hurting and needs you to listen. You may hear that they have a need, and you may be just the one who can fill that need. The next thing is to do the next thing. Do the next thing that you know to do. So many times we think, oh, well, now what, right? Well, just do the next thing that you know to do. Ministry doesn't have to be complicated. When God tells you to do something, continue doing that until God tells you to do something different. Then when you know what you need to do next, then do that, right? Just move along as God leads you. And the next thing is to start now. Start now. Start today. Don't put it off. Oh, I'll wait till that new pastor gets here. Because, you never know. I've heard that. But, that's months away. There are things to do up until that time. We have ministry work to do every single day. There are people who need to hear God's good news. There are people that you need to invite to the Church of the Trinity. There's much for us to do and to be together. Do it now. If ever this community needed your ministry, and if ever this church needed your involvement, it's now. It's now. Start now. Get involved. Do something with the gifts that God has given you. Now, if you're having trouble with that, there's a stewardship card in the back of those black folders there. And there's a whole big list of all the ministries that we have. There's landscaping. This is a beautiful, beautiful place, isn't it? We walk in here and I just look around every day and go pinch myself and say I live in Florida, right? My sister Mary back there does too. She's from Lubbock, Texas. Yes, and Tony has a new tree out there, so there's all kinds of ways in which you can give back. And if landscaping isn't your thing, hospitality needs some help, right, Tina? Hospitality could use some folks to help set up. Afterwards, we enjoy those refreshments. There are many, many ways you can help. Help with Wednesday dinners. Help set up the altar. Help with our outreach. Go to the Backpack Brigade. It's a lot of fun. We have a pet fair coming up. It's going to need a lot of hands to help with that. It's a great event that we have here. There's a flea market coming up. Church life team could probably use some more folks. The programming ministry could use some more help. Stewardship, the choir could use a few more voices. Can you imagine what we could do with a few more? Ushers, worship participants. There's many ways that you can get involved in the church and share your gifts. We need each other, don't we? There was a man who approached the pastor and told him he thought he wanted to join the church, but he didn't think he had a lot of time to devote to serving. He said, I have a very busy schedule. I can't be called upon to do any teaching or even any cleaning in the church or really serving in any way. I can help with special projects. I really don't want to be involved in the student ministry either, because all my evenings are tied up. And I don't really have a lot of extra money to be giving either. So the pastor thought for a moment and said, I think you're at the wrong church. He said, the church you're looking for is 3 blocks down on the right. So the man left, followed the pastor's directions. He soon came to an abandoned, boarded-up church building that had been closed for years. The pastor made his point, didn't he? Absolutely. You and I are called with God's gifts. God has blessed us abundantly to be part of the team, to be part of Church of the Trinity, and use your gifts for God's glory and for God's church. Amen? Amen.